7 News Detroit starts right now with a breaking news alert.
And breaking into our newsroom right now, a Michigan State Police trooper and a suspect are both shot. This started as a traffic stop on the Lodge near Wyoming. We have team coverage. 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley is at Sinai Grace Hospital where that trooper was taken. But we're going to begin tonight with 7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Alcenaida at the scene on the city's west side where this all began. Ruta, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Glenda, good evening. There is some sort of escalation is what we're hearing. Now, what that escalation was caused by, not yet clear, but we understand that as this MSP trooper was attempting to pull over a suspect, some sort of fight ensued, and that's when those shots rang out. Michigan State Police telling us that trooper was then shot and returned fire, striking that suspect. So both hit. We understand the trooper was then transferred to the hospital, and while it's not yet clear on the condition of the suspect that was hit, there does appear to still be on scene here someone on the ground with a sheet over them. And as we were arriving on scene here just a little after 8 o'clock, there was a massive police presence, MSP, Detroit Police and fire closing off the roads. We were actually on the Lodge attempting to get off, and those exits were also closed. So blocks on blocks closed for the investigation looking into whatever happened here. That scene remains here tonight. It has calmed down just a bit, but the investigation clearly ongoing, trying to put the pieces together. We spoke to some of the neighbors that live in the neighborhood. They're just shocked that something like this could happen as they were sitting on their porches enjoying the nice weather. So we'll remain here on scene and try to get additional information for you. For now, live on Detroit's west side, I'm Ruta Alcenaida, 7 News Detroit.
Still a very recent scene out there, Ruta. Thank you. Our team coverage continues live at Sinai Grace Hospital where that trooper was taken. 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley is there. And Randy, what's the latest from there?
Hey guys, live here at Sinai Grace Hospital. As you mentioned, that trooper was rushed here after the exchange of gunfire. He is now receiving medical care, medical treatment here at Sinai Grace at the emergency department. We are told that the public information officer for state police is here. He's going to be providing us with the briefing in about 15 minutes or so. At that point, we're hoping to learn, 1, how that trooper is doing, and 2, more information, more details about that exchange of gunfire that got that trooper in this position here at the Sinai Grace Hospital. There's been a steady flow of state troopers coming here within the last hour or so. In fact, you can see a few of them gathered behind me, several state police squad cars here. And about 15 minutes ago, a state trooper chopper actually landed here. A couple of people got out wearing street clothes, a man and a woman. They met briefly with a group of state troopers here before going inside of the hospital. I want to have you guys take a listen to some scanner traffic from Broadcastify from the Detroit Police Dispatch as they were taking in the information right after that situation happened over at Wyoming and the Lodge, and rushing to get responders to that scene and get that trooper here to the hospital. Take a listen.
Got units en route, Wyoming and the Lodge. Got units en route. Taking a trooper. We got the units taking a trooper, Sinai. Got one down. 14, we got one down, the trooper en route to Sinai Grace. I need first units there, let me know. The suspect's down, and DPD, your units transported the injured troop to Grace. There's multiple cars on scene.
Back live here at Sinai Grace Hospital again, where that trooper is receiving medical treatment after an exchange of gunfire over at Wyoming and the Lodge. You can see a few state troopers behind me talking amongst themselves, showing support for their brother in blue, brother or sister in blue, who was transported here. Again, we are expecting a briefing from the public information officer, Lieutenant Michael Shaw for State Police, in about 15 minutes or so. At that point, hoping to learn more about, 1, the trooper's condition, and 2, the circumstances that led up to this point. Reporting live in Detroit, I'm Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
And Randy, as you said, as we await to find out who that trooper is, male, female, we don't know at this time. We are sending our thoughts, and thank you for giving us that from out there. Stay with us, continuing coverage. We will keep you updated on this developing story on air, and of course, WXYZ.com.